Welcome to the 11-point countdown! Today, we are counting down your 11 most overrated holidays, as voted by more than 3,000 readers on 11points.com. I'm Sam Greenspan, joined today by the lovely comedy writer, Janette Timm, everyone. We're going to count down the 11 most overrated holidays. Number 11 is Arbor Day.
Arbor Day. It's like the old person's Earth Day.
The day to plant trees
Right.
for some reason.
When was the last time anyone ever planted a tree on Arbor Day?
When was the last time anyone ever planted a tree at this point?
That's a really good point. I mean, I know someone did at some point.
There are trees. Right. I looked it up because I had no idea when Arbor Day was. Did you know when Arbor Day was?
I thought it was some sort of science fiction reference because arbor, like arbor tree. I thought maybe, it was one of those post-apocalyptic scenarios where there was only one tree left on Earth.
That's probably a better backstory than the real one.
I'd go to that.
Yeah, we're just going to
I would go
trees.
naked to that.
We've just created a better Arbor Day. By the number 10 most overrated holiday, President's Day.
Okay. Presidents, apostrophe S, or presidents, apostrophe S?
Now, I love getting into like these totally pedantic grammar conversations, but I think it's president, apostrophe S, because I think it's celebrating like the concept of the president, like the humanist president, as opposed to like specifically just Washington and Jefferson.
I know it started as just Washington's birthday, but then they added Lincoln.
Right.
But what I'm pissed about is nobody's celebrating Clinton's birthday. Have you seen how beautiful his hair looks lately?
He's wonderful.
It's gorgeous. It's just this sweeping gray.
Good for you, Bill Clinton. Number 9, most overrated holiday, Flag Day.
Just the idea
Thanks, Joe, for cheering the American flag, by the way.
Was there one?
Yeah, there was one. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I kind of like the idea of Flag Day because it's the one and only time before like 1970 that anyone ever gave accolades to a female.
We do have Secretary's Day.
Oh, okay.
The number 8 most overrated holiday, Sweetest Day.
See, I never even knew what that was because I'm not from
where I am, from the Midwest.
Israel?
Well, on some level originally, but I did even know as a child, like my grandma would get me a card or some candy or whatever, and I even knew then it was like the ultimate Hallmark holiday. Without even knowing what a Hallmark holiday was, I knew Sweetest Day was like
you called
this
bullshit.
Right, like
you're like, thanks, Grandma.
Right. Number 7 most overrated holiday, Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, Cinco de Mayo. It's basically just celebrated in America.
Right, it's not a Mexican holiday.
They're like, we just want to get any food at all. It doesn't need to be like salsa and chips.
Now, you grew up in California.
I did.
Okay, I grew up in Ohio. We did not have Cinco de Mayo in Ohio. Did you have it growing up like
oh yeah, it was like in the classroom. It was like teachers would wear sombreros, and it's like, oh, it's so cultural.
Right.
I'm like,
look,
what is it celebrating?
It's celebrating Mexico having an upset battle victory over the French at the Battle of Puebla on May 5th, 1862. And somehow that's translated into white people drinking Coronas on May 5th in Los Angeles. Number 6 most overrated holiday, Earth Day.
Earth Day. Well, that's kind of a callback because Arbor Day.
You would think if they blended them, they might get an overall better success. But no, Earth Day is more just about...
the Earth in general.
Just the Earth.
Do we celebrate it after Mercury and Mars Day? Nobody gets that.
No, you got one guy. Number 5 most overrated holiday, April Fool's Day.
This is a joke, right?
Why?
Because it's a great holiday.
Oh, I hate April Fool's Day.
Oh.
I hate it. I think it's...
Why?
Here's why I hate it. The only outcomes of April Fool's Day are like websites being so annoying with their fake news for the day, or people getting fired from their jobs. Number 4 most overrated holiday, Groundhog Day. In fact, the reason that Groundhog Day, I think anyone even still notices, is because of that movie.
1993's Groundhog Day,
right.
starring Bill
like,
Murray.
Because of that movie, we pay attention to Groundhog Day and think about it as more than just a stupid, a contrived little thing where an animal may or may not see his shadow. Number 3 most overrated holiday, New Year's Eve.
Wait a minute.
I completely agree with that, by the way. I'm glad it got voted that high. New Year's Eve is the one night where Every single year, I always hear people like, "There's always so much pressure to do something," and we never have any like good plans. There's always pressure. It's always disappointing. Like, I do feel like people hate New Year's Eve.
The only New Year's Eve that I think is salvaged was the New Year's Eve before 2000 with 1999.
Okay.
Because you finally had the equinox of the Prince song meeting the actual year.
Right.
And coming together. I mean, that was beautiful.
Until then, we just have to keep thinking about how we're 2000 and late. Number 2, most overrated holiday, Columbus Day.
Ooh, controversial.
That's frankly the edgiest one we've had
It
so
really
far.
is pretty edgy.
Columbus, like over the years, the legacy has been sort of tarnished.
It's only been in recent history too, because it was a big deal when I was in elementary school.
It was.
And Columbus was.
I think it was a bigger deal back when I used to get a vacation day for it. Like now that like
Nobody cares now.
I haven't like since college we didn't get Columbus Day off, and like since then I've never gotten Columbus Day off at any job.
No job's gonna give you Columbus
Right.
Day off.
No. And the number 1 most overrated holiday this is very exciting. Black Friday.
Oh! That's not a holiday!
It's become a holiday. Well, the thing is, it's the day after Thanksgiving, which everyone gets off.
Okay,
And it used to be called the
technically-
day after Thanksgiving, and now it's known as Black Friday.
Which
and
is ominous.
And it is ominous because you go and kill people at Walmart so you can get a $15 Blu-ray player.
It's a traditional
like,
thing now.
Someone every year gets trampled.
I know,
In the like lust.
It's like after the Thanksgiving meal is over, we're like, okay, so where are we going? Going to Best Buy today? Okay, you wearing your steel-toed boots?
Not worth it.
But you know what? I see this whole thing going out because you know there's now Cyber Monday,
There is Cyber Monday.
which is even more ominous than Black Friday if you think about it.
Right, because that's the day the machines
I
win.
was like,
All right, well that's it for our Overrated Holidays episode. Thanks to
They were
Janette
all
Timm, everyone.
horrible.
You can check out the full results of this poll and see where other holidays finished, including the bait I put in there that no one took, like Rosh Hashanah and Ramadan and things like that. Thanks for not taking that bait, guys. Please take a moment to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more, and check out 11 Points because top 10 lists are for cowards. Thanks.